How did you see this network of language schools developing over the years into the network that it is now?
Well, when I was in Turin with International House there, I think there are probably between 10 and 15 affiliates, mostly in Italy and in Spain. But it grew very rapidly throughout the 70s and 80s to what it is now, an organization of some 150. And I think the principal reasons for that rapid growth were, one, John Haycraft instilled in the idea of you need an annual meeting, an annual conference to bring all these small, relatively small schools together where the principals and owners could discuss and share the problems that they faced in their own countries, and at the same time feel part of something much bigger than themselves. Secondly, International House gave to all these schools a common standard, again back to the training issue, professionally trained teachers who all had a similar attitude and approach to the teaching of languages. And I think given this bestowing of a common standard was very important to anybody starting up a school who wanted to belong to a larger group that would promote this idea of high professional educational standards. And I think that, you know, given those at the same time, of course, what was tremendous about International House, of course, we all had great independence. John, you know, there was no imposition of a great corporate strategy. There were a few simple rules. You ran the schools in the best business way that you could, independently, and respected the tenets of the International House organization. So we had both freedom to run our small enterprises, but at the same time a commitment to standards and belonging to the sense of a world organization.
What about international? Was that important?
Yes, I think what was terrific about it, although it was a British London-based organization, this aspect actually gradually disappeared from the organization, with conferences being held more often abroad in other countries, a different country from all over the world, from Latin America, the United States, Australia, North Africa, Eastern Europe. This gave a sense of internationalism, and what was terrific is over 150 schools, you'd probably have something like 50, 60, 70 different nationalities of owners of schools, all meeting together, and all this transcended the normal prejudices we may have about each other's nationality. These were not issues that were discussed. What was discussed was how to run great schools with a great commitment to teaching standards, but not to worry about national differences. And so it was truly an international company in the sense that I think most international organizations would envy us, this ability to transcend national differences.